Alright, we are live. Week 14, game number 8 of the 2021 NFL season. It is featuring the Arizona Cardinals going up against the New York Giants. We are at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So let us go and see you all after the week.
We'll see Daniel Jones and the New York Giants taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Taken in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the number 1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm. And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready. And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, and here's Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup. First down, Murray. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Chances good, he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third. I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again, Murray. Right back to Fitzgerald, this time complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to let the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone set. Second and 6. Shotgun now from Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Just a yard on the pickup there that'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up here in the middle of a lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Murray. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. It's Larry Fitzgerald from Kyler Murray. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we'll see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
And that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What the columnist write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave what the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Caught right side, Tate. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
To throw again on second down. Jones firing quickly here. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Now Jones on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. That'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down. Jones looking sideline, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. From the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Deep for the Cardinals, Christian Kirk. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Drake. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 35 on second down, Murray got his man complete over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So another snag for Fitzgerald, who in 2015 became the youngest player at age 32 to hit 1,000 receptions. He's piling up some more.
Well, he's playing the dance on this, and he's trying to get a second 1,000 just in one contest. And when they're operating this well and clicking like that, well, that's a big reason why they're winning the game.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Here's Murray from midfield. And now he'll tuck it and run. taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Murray now on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray right back to Williams, and this time he's got it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 31.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Murray, Fitzgerald on the slant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game. And it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando with Jonathan Coachman with highlights and analysis of his first half of action. This will be clocked just inside the 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
2nd and 4, they can still get first down without scoring. Again, they'll throw Murray, sliding out, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 6-yard touchdown run, and the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here, so we'll get this up to the 29. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Jones on 1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Jones signaling, let's go, trying to get his guys up to the line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones go on the right side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop them with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter, it's a good running back dive play.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. From the gun, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. This from 54 yards away. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
I've got the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one. The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So just 8 kicks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Now, Dion Lewis to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And it's tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Look for the big chunk now, because as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chance. We'll see if they can get the score. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up the throw. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And it's 21-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Now out come the Giants. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing after the interception, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Now Jones. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. There's Jones to throw again to Shepard, complete up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and they can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Jones. And Ingram holds it in. And we will have the Giants' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice gain there for a 1st down.
Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
They certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 1st down Giants. Jones to Ingram.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Now Jones, operating from the gun, throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. On the draw, this is Barkley. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Well, I hope that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jones. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there as his guys will get the football back. So an opening drive interception to begin the second half.
I just think by the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half, not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. And they'll run the option to start the drive. They'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to be fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from a lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They stay on the ground with Drake. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give them a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. It's a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Pretty good 1st down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
On 2nd down and 4, Murray. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Running for the shotgun with Drake. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Drake. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try to pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Murray being chased out left. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket. He got enough for the 1st. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job seeing got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
first down, Drake. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because we were grading them on their performance in this game. A lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Drake. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And we have 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked to turn to the side.
He can run for it, and he will. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defense in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They're going for it. It's Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
To throw again on second down. Jones. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 4 yards to pick up, first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. Good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. We all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, you get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. This guy's offense moving again.
Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Jones under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. From the gun, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. Let's scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Jones throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 18. That one good for 12 yards. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, I mean, what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it's just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Braylon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, guys, they have it. The Cardinals winners over the Giants, 21-3. And this stream, they'll be back tomorrow for another live stream. So please like and subscribe. And I see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.